Hello, I'm Danielle Stimpson and Virgo. These are your cards for October 2022. I recommend checking out the readings for your sun, moon, and rising if you happen to know what they are. And if you'd like to know more about the astrology at play, check out the overview video. Or you can check out the handy infographic that I made for the reading that I created for this month for everyone based around the astrology at play. Check out the description for a link to that infographic. It's an easy print PDF, and thank you so much for being here. So without any further ado, let's get into your cards for this month. Okay, so Virgo, the first card, the focus of the month. The theme here is Six of Coins. Six of Coins is giving and receiving help, but this is giving and receiving help in a very particular way. It's not giving and receiving help with balanced scales. You know, it's not about, okay, you get this exact dollar amount and this exact penny amount. It's more about looking at the nuance in between. As we know, not all money is earned equally. So help is not needed in equal measure. So Six of Coins is all about finding new ways to achieve balance. Yes, it's based in resources, but it can touch on many more themes besides that. So the theme of this month is coming into balance, giving and receiving help, but looking at more than just the apparent checks and balances, the emotional labor, the subtleties, the backgrounds, the work that went into it behind the scenes. All of those subtle themes will be a part of your overall month in achieving a sense of balance there. The place where your starting point for this month, the Six of Swords. This is it's validation and confirmation that you are moving on. You're sailing into smoother waters, essentially. The Six of Swords often means that you're traveling to a better place. This is one of the decks that suggests that you are the person in control of where that canoe goes. You may or may not have a very clear idea of where that canoe is going. Sometimes we really don't. We just know that this is a better direction than what we're leaving behind. Other times it can be very, very clear. What is very, very certain is that you are leaving behind things that no longer serve, especially things that are in a logical or mental capacity. You're going to calmer waters that are going to allow you to enjoy life more, stress less, worry less. So this is where you're starting. This is a good place to start. So where are you stepping into? And will the challenges persist, or will they just change names and shapes? The challenge for this month is the Magician. Generally speaking, a magician can be one of the good cards. But of course, like anything, there's duality in all things. The Magician in the challenge position denotes a sort of an idea. Now, this could be within yourself, or this could be external. Could even be both. The Magician is the haver of all suits. He knows what to do, how to do it. He knows how to make anything happen. A magician out of balance is egomaniacal. They can be abusing power, anything like that. So know that the challenge this month will be something in regards to having someone who has all the tools and is misusing them or giving into ego. So again, this can be internal. This could be what you are putting out, or it could be that from other people. It could be certain pieces of both. I feel strongly that it's not one or the other for everyone. So I want to bring that to your attention. But remember that the Magician used properly, you can come into the intelligence, the logic, the research, the data, and really with a clear mind, make the changes happen that you want to have happen. If you're acting out of malice, hate, greed, or just short-sightedness, or ego imbalance, which everyone is in equal, at least, well, maybe not in equal measure. Everyone is prone to acting out of balance at times. So keep an eye on what you're doing, how you're doing it, and what your motivations are, And if you're pretty settled in that, keep an eye on the motivations of others. It could be a misappropriation of power. What we have here in the whispers from your guides. So this is your guides giving you the literal, like, what can you best do in this month that will help you the most? And that is the Three of Cups. You have kind of come out of these choppy seas. You're going into better waters. The Three of Cups is another card of camaraderie, of support. This is your guides basically saying, go to your good people. Rely on socializing. Get out there, meet new people if you need to. Rely on connections to people in your past that maybe you haven't been in touch with in a while, or those people that have been in touch, but now that things are maybe going in a better direction, don't forget that you can still be in contact with them. They will help keep you on that straight and narrow. Additionally, if you are surrounded by good people that you trust to, say, let you know if you're acting a little out of balance, they'll be the ones to let you know if you are this out of balance magician. So yeah, go to your trusted people, celebrate with them, and just focus on what's good. Don't allow yourself to slip into and sort of ruminate on what's transpired. Focus on what's ahead of you, and that's in your best interest. The last card of the reading is actually based less in the month overall, and it's a little bit more in relation to the eclipse season that we're about to step into. The eclipse season is a short one, but it is a very tumultuous and volatile one. Not so much like, ooh, something bad, although it can be that. It's more, we will need to stand up and act in decisive action without a lot of time to prepare. The best time to think about our motivations, our ethics, and things like that, in a sense, our values and our belief structures, the best time to evaluate and even reevaluate them is now. That will serve you well for the 25th through the 8th of next month. And the card that is coming up in your reading in regards to that is the Emperor. This is a very opportune time to take the experience of what you've recently been through and really take a stern look at anything around power structures. This particular placement in this reading relates to anything that we've accepted as true, things that we have assumed, things that we have a blind spot to. Our place of privilege in our society may give us blinders to. This is a new way of looking at hierarchical structures that may be in the way of, say, peace and equality and things like that, but in a way that is not yet apparent to you. There's something that you're overlooking. The lessons of what you have recently been through and what you are going through this month can help be a catalyst for that. They don't have to be, but because this is a major arcana, I would say there's a key lesson that can come of this that will not only serve you well in the eclipse season to help you show up in right action in a way that you look back at yourself and are proud of how you acted and what you did, but also a lesson that is something that you can bring with you through the rest of your life and into even future lives if you do believe in past lives. Remember that the theme of this month, Six of Coins, giving and receiving help, but not necessarily in that justice is blind. It's only these two things and the scale has to balance. More in the scale might be out of balance, but the scale being out of balance may actually balance the entire situation. It's far more than just the simple weight of coins at play. So as you're walking through this in your day-to-day, don't hesitate to look at anything emperor related. So leaders of countries and things like that, CEOs, who has the power and authority in a society and in a structure, and how does that really build a structure for everyone else. What are the themes? What's at play? There's something that you could learn more about. So with all of that, I want to say congratulations. You have been through a lot and you are much headed in better direction. I'm so glad to bring that to you. I wish you a beautiful October. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs. And if you want to join me for some live Reiki healing and crystals, go ahead and check out the dates and times that my live stream happens 5 times a week. In addition, you can check out my social media, my online Reiki classes, and my Discord, as well as my crystal shop, all in the description below. Thank you again, and if you wanted to remember to check in for your November cards, go ahead and subscribe. I hope to see you then. Enjoy your month, and all the blessings be to you.